Hello everybody, how are we today? I hope you're really well. Thank you for joining me. We're up to, I've forgotten which tag we're up to. It's this one, and I'm a little bit behind. We've had a bit of a roller coaster of a week with my hubby's cancer. It's degraded a little bit, and so we've been running around doing all sorts of stuff, and so we're up to a section of wallpaper had been ripped away, revealing the almost illegible scrawled words, "Get away." Dun dun dun. Anywho, I've just glued a piece of my glue book, and then this digital, which is one of my own digitals here, and I just was letting that glue dry. So just to make it a little bit firmer. And, concentrating, tongue out the side of the mouth. Right. And did I get, is that all glued down there? Yes. No. Looks a bit long. So I went through, I've got a box that I just, randomly put embossed pieces in. I've got one that have got like texture paste embossed, and they're just when I've got leftovers or things like that. Sometimes, so if I've got bits that I think, oh, that would go through the embossing folder okay, I'll just run a whole heap through, and then I've just got it in a, I'll show you, just in a big box, and they're just all odd sizes, different embossing folders, and we even have my favourite chocolates, Ferrero Rocher. Oh, maybe, have I got another one of those? No. So, well, actually, we might use it on the outside. Even that's just the Ferrero Rocher wrapper. Look how nicely that embosses. So I'm just this is going to be my wallpaper. And I'm going to, is that long enough? Oh, look at that. And the embossing folder is obviously the same length as the tag. Both ends. Yes. And I'm going to just rip my embossed wallpaper. I can remember going to visit my great aunt who had this Victorian mansion in Melbourne, and a couple of the rooms it was still had pattern on it, but it was actually embossed like this. Quite beautiful. I'm just going to cut that down the middle there. So I'm not sure if I want to no, I think I'm just going to leave it, and I'll just ink the edges. But we need to rip. It'll be easier to rip it in the middle. And here. Be nice to, I kind of want to see a little bit of that, because in old houses, sometimes I know that one of the houses that my hubby and I had, we were doing up and taking off all the wallpaper, and there must have been like 4 or 5 wallpapers. So I thought it'd be nice if I could actually still see that. So it's going to be a fairly thin strip, so some of that can poke through. let's just go for it. Thick bits, thin bits. Oh, and there we go. It just goes around the embossing sometimes. That makes it easy. And we'll just, yeah, see? So you can still see some of the other ripped wallpaper underneath. And we'll just, I need to be gentle because otherwise it'll rip with all of the embossing. We do want it to curl back as if it's been ripped open. I'm just curling it gently with my fingers or fingernails and fingertips. How's that looking? Oh, very cute. Okay, let's get some glue on here. We have a Buy Nothing group in my area. I think they're all over the place on Facebook. And someone put up there this morning 2 tickets for a eco printing and Japanese stab binding workshop. Just only about 5 minutes away from me. So it was a flash gift, and I put my hand up and was first. So my daughter's still in bed, but she doesn't know it yet. But we're going over. I've already done Japanese stab binding, but it's still fun to do it in a workshop. You know, sometimes, especially when you teach a lot of workshops, it's nice to just go along and just be one of the students instead of having to be out the front all the time. Oh, that looks cute. I'll just ink around the edge that way. And maybe we should just use the other side for there. Yes, we can. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing. So you can see I'm putting my fingernails, which are disgusting and need cutting. But for this, it's perfect. I'm just putting my fingernail in where I want it to roll over. If you don't have fingernails, it'd still work with you just going over the edge of your finger. Or see here, I can just use my thumb and push it over. And I'm getting little rips and stuff as well, which I'm actually doing on purpose. So I'm rolling this one between my pads of my fingers to get that to roll, that really big piece. Okay. Put glue on the edge. Just coming out a bit. I still want to be able to see some of that wallpaper there. Still use that bit in a future project. Okay. I don't want it too straight, so I'm just there we go. I can do this. Definitely looks like it's been peeled away. cute. Okay, so let's put that in there before it dries out. Just going to gently do the edges. It's a bit squishy because the layers are still a bit wet. That's pretty simple, but that's all I'm going to do. Get away. Get away. Where are we? Back here. We'll go in there. And then here, what I might put, I might just emulate it the same way. I'm going to tear that and have it around there as if it was, excuse me, just take a drink. Won't be quite so raggedy being the foil, but I should be able to still gently just and the foil will just get squashed flat, so I may as well do that. I just had a thunk. Oh, here's one here. What if oh no, it'd be too difficult. I was going to say I could cut out the center and peel it back, but it's too fragile. Too fragile. So we'll just go like this. I might just come in a little bit here. Beautiful. Just make sure I can read all the writing, which I can. Cut the other side. About that. About 2 centimeters. Going to do, I think this is, the other way would have been not good, but this way I can make it look like there's a hole in the foil wallpaper. how well this art glitter glue is going to go with the foil, but we'll see. This not sure if that, it doesn't seem to be sticking all that well with the art glitter. I might have to come in with my Express It gel. And that's where it was ripped from the little brown wrapper, so I'm just going to leave that over like that. Yeah, it's not really sticking with that. Okay, that's fine, fine, fine. We will come in with this one. And just put a little dollop. Sorry, I know you can't see that because the book's all in the way. It's where the foil is going together, it hasn't stuck. Seems to have stuck to the paper. That's okay. Good to know, good to know. There we go. Okay, so got our wallpaper, and if I squish that down you can hardly see the join. Just burnish it together. A section of wallpaper had been ripped away, revealing the almost illegible scrawled words "get away," and there it is, the wallpaper with the words "get away." So that has to be the simplest one I have done so far, but effective. Looks quite effective. So thank you for joining me today for this quick video. I've got to now go and get ready to go and do this little workshop that I picked up tickets for. But I'll show you what I've done next time. So you have a wonderful day. Thank you for, I've already said thank you for joining me. Gee, I must still be tired. But please like my video, subscribe to my channel, and leave me comments. And I'll be back hopefully tomorrow. I've got to work tomorrow, but we'll see how we go. Because I need to get a few done. I'm 3 or 4 days behind now because of the hospital visits and doctor visits and all of the other visits we've had. So we will get caught up. Don't you worry about that. Take care. Toodles.